Okay, so recently I was down at the Boatyard Workshop, which is a guitar making workshop run by guitar maker David Payne, and I saw on the wall this particularly interesting Telecaster that's behind me. Now, I was there working on the Pink Guitar Project Parts Caster. There was a little issue with the bridge and setup and things, which I'll go into in another video. And whilst I was there, I saw this and I was intrigued by it. So we'll have a closer look in a second. But I said to David, can I leave the Pink Parts Caster with you? I've only got the one soft case. Can I bring this home for a month or so over Christmas? It's like, yeah, sure. It just sits up on the wall. It's a project he did a while ago for someone. And well, you're about to see why it's such an odd but interesting and pretty fun to play guitar. Caught my eye first was this unusual bridge with all of these attachments to it. I'm going to show you what they do, but the other thing that caught my eye was this obviously this top here, which is made out of what looks like an old whiskey crate. And what particularly struck me was I actually used to own a wine business and dealt with this company, Berry Brothers and Rudd, quite a lot. They're a famous wine merchant up in Pall Mall, and I mean, look, it's a one of a kind. I've never seen anything like it, so I was really intrigued. Now, I picked it up off the wall. It's very heavy. I'm not actually sure what the back wood is. I never asked. It is a heavy guitar. I'm sure all of this stuff here doesn't make it any lighter either. But it was so intriguing, and David gave it to me at cost price, which was very favourable indeed. So I felt like I could take a punt on it. I wouldn't have done if the neck wasn't so gorgeous to play. It's a really beautiful to look at and really lovely shape of neck, made really well, great fretwork, and altogether just feels proper. The body is characterful. It's not perfect. I imagine it's quite hard doing binding like this around this particular crate and everything, but he's done a really good job. So the pickups in here are bare knuckle pickups. They're called Country Boy, I think. I'll have to double check. I'll put it up on the screen if I've got that wrong. They're quite clear and open and loud. If I play this, at the moment I'm playing direct in out of the amp. Recording direct in to the to an IR. But if you play these in the room, they're really big and bold, quite ear-piercing pickups. Not in a bad way, in quite a good way. It depends on the type of music. I might possibly change these for something different in future. Nice little setup here, volume and blend. So there's like there's a spot in the middle where it catches there. And that means both pickups are blended together. If you go one way, it becomes more neck, the other way becomes more bridge. this in action throughout the video. Not very well, I might add, but I'm getting used to using some of this. The most important thing for me that I love is this particular lever here. But first of all, we've got a B bender. So it comes around the back, and I guess this would goes against your hip. So this is called a Hipshot Bridge, this particular thing, and this bends the B like that. If you can hear it. And then this one is like a whammy bar, but just for the G string. And you've heard me using those to to effect in my playing, but I'm not really sure what to do with them in my sort of blues playing. But what I really love is this. So this is a standard E, and then it goes down to D. Now you can fine tune the tuning, because as you can imagine with something like this, let me show you how this exactly works. So this guitar was designed specifically to use this bridge, so it does only have the right holes for it, so 3 through holes, and then the other 3 strings actually go directly into here. It looks like a complete ball ache to change the strings, frankly, but I will have to do it soon. I think they're quite old strings. Now, as you can imagine, staying in tune is not perfect with this sort of setup. It's better than I thought it would be, actually. You can easily get through like a whole 5 minutes of playing. But sometimes you've got to fine tune, and this works really well to fine tune the E when it's in E and the D when it's in D. This knob affects how the D will be, basically. And you can do the same with all of these other ones. So that was a unique part of this guitar that I loved, as well as the top, as well as the fantastic playing neck. The pickups that are different to any of my other Telecasters, and the overall feel and vibe of it, the blend control. The neck, I'm not sure the exact radius, but it doesn't look very, I mean, it looks pretty flat to me. Could that even be a 12-inch radius? Possibly. And maybe that's why I enjoy playing slide on this particular guitar so much. It works really well for slide. So between the pickups and the neck and the feel of it, it's just a fantastically enjoyable guitar to play. I hope you've enjoyed learning a little bit about it, and you'll see it more on the channel here and there. It's yeah, I'm very happy to have this here. It's 7,500 subs, which I'm about 7,400 and something. I'm going to give away this awesome protein pedal. So we have a Blues Breaker and a Noodle style pedal here. This is one of my favorite dual overdrives. I'm actually going to be getting myself another one at some point. And all you have to do is subscribe and comment. And it doesn't matter where you are in the world, I will send it over to the winner. This is probably my 5th giveaway now, and we've had lots of winners. So yeah, please subscribe and give this video a thumbs up as well, which really helps. And let's just play out with a little bit of noodling. All right, see you on the next one. Cheers.